ServSafe Food Handler Review Exam Questions. Chemical. A food handler spills sanitizer into the fryer and then lets it soak into the grease. What type of hazard is this? 10 to 15 seconds, washing hands for a total of 20 seconds. During the hand washing process you should scrub for diarrhea. Food handlers must tell the manager when they have what symptom. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Cold foods must be kept at eggs, peanuts, shellfish. 3 most common food allergies. Starting work for the day. Food handlers should wash their hands before. Right away. If you notice signs of pest infestation, when should you tell the manager? Yes, the temperature is within the correct range, 135 degrees Fahrenheit or over. If a pot of soup registers 139 degrees on the thermometer, is it safe to serve? Prep a new dessert by placing a different dessert on a cleaned and sanitized plate and then serve it. If a customer is served a dairy product and is allergic to dairy but did not tell the server until being served, what should the server do? Cross-contamination. The transfer of pathogens from one surface to another is known as pathogens on the surface to safe levels. Cleaning and sanitizing food contact surfaces helps reduce. Find the ice scoop. A food handler is in a hurry and cannot find the ice scoop, but needs to refill a guest drink. What should he do? In a cleaning/sanitizer solution, bucket. Where should a cleaning/sanitizing towel be stored when not being used? 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Pathogens grow well in what temperature range? Hand washing only. Hand washing sinks are used for. Use a test kit to make sure the sanitizer is the right strength. How do you that a sanitizer will work well? Name of food and use by date. How do you label ready-to-eat foods that have been prepped? Ask the manager for a clean apron. A food handler does not have time to get a clean apron before the shift starts. What should the food handler do? Fried chicken breast. Which of the following foods needs time and temperature control? Can of corn, fried chicken breast, container of salt, bag of flour, handle. What end of utensil should you hold? Wet, apply soap, scrub, rinse, dry. The proper order OS steps of handwashing are: set the strawberries aside and ask the manager what to do. If you suspect that juice from raw ground beef has dripped onto strawberries, what should you do? Washed, rinsed, and sanitized. Before use, a thermometer must be. Controlling time and temperature. A food handler who was called away while prepping a bowl of fruit put the bowl of fruit in the cooler. This is an example of preventing cross-contamination. A food handler uses different cutting boards to chop raw beef and slice melons. This is an example of biological, chemical, and physical. The 3 types of hazards that make food unsafe. Pathogens. Bacteria, viruses, parasites, and fungi that cannot be seen, tasted or smelled are known as a single-use paper towel. Hands should be dried with, cleaned and sanitized. Surfaces that touch food must be. After hand washing. When should hand antiseptics be used? Pour cleaning and sanitizing. A food handler cleans dirty dishes using hot water and then puts them away with the rest of the clean dishes. This is an example of, label it, set it aside, and notify the manager. If you suspect that a food item has been contaminated, what should you do? In the thickest part. Where should a food handler check the temperature of food? Practicing good personal hygiene. A food handler washes hands and changes gloves after prepping hamburgers and before chopping lettuce. The food handler is. Chemicals. What must be stored away from all food? Plain metal ring. What jewelry can food handlers wear while working? Outside the operation. Where should you clean a garbage can?